In this worksheet, we have a list of students with the marks that they've obtained in English, Mathematics, and Maltese, including the average mark, whether they passed or failed, and their grade. What I am going to do is, I am going to plot a chart in order to show the marks that they've obtained. I think that in such case, the best type of chart is the column chart. So I am going to highlight the data that I am interested in. Note that I have not highlighted the grades and whether it's a pass or a fail because I am not interested in that data. Then I'm going to go on the insert ribbon and I'm going to choose the 2D column chart. As you can see here, we have the chart. However, in order for the chart to be displayed better, I am going to set it as a sheet on its own. So while the chart is selected, I am going to click on the Move Chart button and select it to be as a new sheet. And I'm going to call this sheet Student Marks Chart. And as you can see, we have the chart showing columns illustrating the marks that the students obtained in their respective subjects. However, we have one of the bars, which is this one, which is representing the average. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to plot a bar chart for the average next to the marks that they've obtained in the other subjects. In fact, in this case, it makes sense to change the type of chart for the average mark and instead showing it as a line chart superimposed on the column chart. So what I'm going to do is this. Make sure that the average series is selected, as you can see. Then I'm going to click on the button Change Chart Type. Then here, where I have average mark, instead of clustered column, I am going to choose line chart. If I click on OK, you can see that now we have a line superimposed on the column chart displaying the averages of those students. If we go back to the original sheet, here we have the total number of passes and the total number of failures. In order to display the total number of passes against the total number of failures, we can create a pie chart. If we highlight the data and click on Insert Pie Chart, you will notice that a pie chart will be displayed on the screen. However, as you can see, this pie chart doesn't make sense. Preferably, we should have a pie chart with two sectors, one showing the total number of passes and the other one showing the total number of failures. However, as you can see, in this case, our pie chart is not showing what it is supposed to show. The reason for this, and first of all, I'm going to delete the pie chart. The reason for this being that here we have the text total number of passes. Although it is written in this cell, it is being overlapped on these two cells as well. And the same applies for the total number of failures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight only those two. And then by pressing the Control and holding it down, I'm going to highlight these two other rows. Now I'm going to do the same thing. And I will click on Insert Pie Chart. And as you can see now, our pie chart makes more sense. Note that if we want to put this pie chart in a separate sheet, we can click on Move Chart. And I'm going to call it now pie chart. I am going to change the chart title and I will write passes versus failures. Note that you can edit the look and feel of this chart either by selecting one from there or by choosing a color scheme from here. You can also decide to create your own colors by right-clicking on each sector and change it accordingly. You can also split the sectors of the pie chart by taking this one, for example, and drag it sideways.